Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. You have the power. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. And I've said this this is one thing I preach in my book, Nice Guys and Players. And I actually printed the chapter. I actually quoted the chapter or, what I said in my book, Finding the Right Man, for, the one I got for the ladies. And in fact, I remember I was on a radio show in D.C. For whoever's in the D.C. area. I'm sure you're familiar with the name Audrey Chapman. She's been doing, I don't know if she's still doing a relationship show. I wouldn't be sure. I wouldn't be surprised. I need to tune in, remember to tune in on Saturday to see if she's still there or look it up. Since I kind of just run off a title with these, I'm not going to stop and look it up. But anyway, she even said it because I said when she was interviewing me, I said, hey, women choose the men. And she said it. She co-signed me. She said, "Yeah, I have the power." But see, here's a issue with it. Y'all choose, but a lot of y'all don't want to acknowledge that you choose, because then you have to be accountable and responsible for your choice. See, ladies will come up here and say, "Well, he dogged me and he did this, he lied." You chose him. A man can't force you. Look, ladies, and I will argue this with any woman. Any woman who's going to act like she in denial. A man can't hold a gun to your head and you be in a relationship with him. Or you do anything with him. That's rape. As soon as he walk away, shoot, you can call the police, get his ass locked up. Or if you in a situation or abusive situation, you can still say, that's the only time you could say you didn't have a choice. That's the only time. But you have the power. And women need to exercise it. You got the power of choice. Now understand something too. It's not even just your singular choice, because the choice of that choice is a group choice. It's a collective choice. Of course, you got your individual preferences and stuff, but you got a choice on that level. Then you got a choice of whether or not to follow what the prominent group of women are doing. That choice starts in high school. Really, before then, people don't go out like they used to. But I'd say high school, where you have a definite social situation. The top women, the queen bees, they making a choice on which men going to be popular or which boys going to be popular. Is it going to be, the basketball team, football team, the thugs, even the science guys? If you had a collective group of young girls say, look, we only going to mess with that science guy. Shoot, guess what? Everybody going to be in science class. Trying it. But the bottom line is, regardless of whether you're doing it collectively or your individual thing, you are choosing the men. And ladies, y'all know y'all doing it. And it's not even a case of you walking right up to the man. We know that. Because most of y'all ain't going to do that anyway. Even when that man approaches, even that man approaches cold, you still making a choice how far you going to let him go. You making a choice right then. Because like I said, unless he's holding a gun to your head, you got a choice whether to deal with it. But see, I understand why many women don't want to exercise that choice. Too many women don't want to take accountability and responsibility for their decisions. I mentioned that earlier. You get that dog, you knew he was a dog when you saw him, but he was cute, he was fine, he had big feet. When it goes south, you got to be like, well, what was I thinking? You was thinking he was fine. That's what you were thinking. And you chose that. Or you chose that guy who you knew was a bad guy, knew was a player, but you wanted that challenge. You wanted to be the player tamer. But you have that power. And really, collectively, if women are dislike the men in the community, let's just keep it 1,000. And I know a lot of women expect the men to change. They want the men to change. They say, well, y'all need to just do it. Just be on, y'all need to do this, behave and all of that. Well, ladies, if that's the case, why are you entertaining the guys who don't do those things? I want to let that sink in. Why are you entertaining the guys who don't do those things? Because even then, you making the choice even then to deal with that. Because understand, men, and I've used this example before because I got it from a tantra master, Shatam Nidiyama said this. If women said they wanted pirates overnight, dudes would be running around with eye patches and, any place to sell parrots, whatever. Looking like they're from the Pirates of the Caribbean or something. If women said that's what they wanted. Or if women exercised, made themselves available to that guy. Or choose him. Or gave him access. Because y'all nature's controllers. I mean, ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's the female of the species that controls which male genes go into the future or not. Now, women say they don't want broke dudes. Okay, I understand that. But why are women entertaining broke dudes then? And yeah, many of y'all entertaining broke dudes. Let's be real. Because trust me, if women weren't entertaining broke dudes, boom. Because I know a guy, he said about 7 to 9 women were trying to have his baby. And he was homeless. And I remember that because I was like, dude, you can't really take care of a child. He was like, Ron, they be pulling out. They would like put the lock on me. Plus I needed a shower. I was like, all right, man. But then if that woman complained that guy she got pregnant, women complained that guy couldn't take care of the baby, then that's on her. That's on her. Women walking around here so powerless and everything. It's like, shoot. And we know y'all not. I mean, we know y'all faking. Y'all know what's up. Some of y'all really don't know what's up. In fact, a friend of mine said, these women are more naive. But it is the power. And if y'all said, just to entertain a guy, he need to have some nice shoes on or something, boom, that's going to happen. But then a lot of times what's happening is too many women aren't picking the guys that they actually want. They getting some bum because of some other reason. And the bum, like I said, the bum probably just sexy to you or something like that. But, you can't really do anything with them. And that power you gotta have is, you gotta use it wisely. That whole statement from the Spider-Man comic books. With great power comes great responsibility. You're setting the tone because the man, look, I know as men, we'll talk about our seed and everything, true, but, for a human being to come through Earth, they gotta come through a woman's womb. And it's complementary. Neither one is more important than the other, but it still got to come through a woman's womb. Y'all the gatekeepers. We trying to get through the gate, but y'all the gatekeepers. And that's really a sacred responsibility. If you get a bunch of women who start saying, look, we want that educated dude, guess what? Boom. And guess what? Dudes will be all up in school. Whatever you want, but you have that power. But see, you can't use that power trying to act like a little victim and act like you ain't a part of what's going on. That don't work. And it's really hurting yourself. It's really hurting yourself. Because you'll just be drifting along, not taking responsibility for your actions, and then get burned by some dude. As soon as you're dealing with that dude, he a knucklehead, just say, you know what? That was on me. I chose him. Trust me, that's actually empowering. Because it means you have the ability to change and you can change your choice. Now, I know I've talked about imprints and all of that, but you still have a choice. Even God gives a choice. So, y'all have the power, ladies. Exercise that joint. Take responsibility for the consequences. Yeah, I definitely will take responsibility for the consequences, good, but take them for the bad. Take responsibility for the bad too. That's what it means to have power, which y'all have. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.